Hi everyone, my name is Hernandez and today I'll be presenting my end of year report. So for my first year, I came into UTSA majoring with only neuroscience, but since I've always had an interest in psychology, I decided to double major in both. So my career interest is pediatric psychiatry. I really want to work with kids when I'm older, sorry. And then I think pediatric psychiatry will allow me to do both, working with kids as well as involving both my majors. Some of the events I did both last semester and this semester related to both my majors. I went to some of the NDRB networking lunches that they hosted, along with another scholar, Fernanda, who's also majoring in neuroscience with me. We attended these to network with both other students and faculty that are under the department of NDRB. And yeah, so then I also attended a growth lab information session. So the growth lab is a research lab here at UTSA that deals with developmental psychology, specifically with children. So that was a really fun experience to learn about. And then just some of the classes that I've taken the past 2 semesters. First semester, I took Intro to Neuroscience, Stats for Psychology, Basic Chem, and an honors version of AIS. Intro to Neuroscience was the first introduction to my major in general. It was definitely a difficult course, so we got a lot of information about what neuroscience is. Definitely made me consider changing my major, but I didn't. And then classes for my second semester right now that I'm taking is Gen Chem 1 with lab, Physics 1 with lab, and psychopathology, as well as genetics. So I've devoted my time to 2 organizations here at UTSA for last semester and this semester as well. One of the organizations that I'm part of is Project Sunshine. Their whole thing is to deliver the healing power of play to children in hospitals. So they focus a lot on helping children. A lot of the events that they do include Sending Sunshine, where we package activity kits that they send out to children in hospitals. We also do Cards for Kids, where we write and decorate cards with encouraging messages for children in hospitals. And then they do general meetings where they invite physicians and other workers that work with children, such as social workers, child psychologists, and child life specialists. And then they also have socials. And then this is one from the fundraiser poster making social that I went to. It's the picture at the top. And then the second organization that I'm part of is Women in Medicine. Their whole thing is about collaboration over competition, where we get to meet a lot of students that are also in pre-med, pre-health, pre-dental stuff, that are all women, where we just encourage each other. A lot of us take the same classes and have similar career paths. So I got to meet a lot of people through that. They also do general meetings where they invite people that work in the community here in San Antonio to talk about their careers. They do a lot of experiential learning events, volunteering, as well as socials. And some of the extra volunteering stuff I did this semester and last semester include Haven for Hope, which we did for TLS, where we got to assist families and children during a trick-or-treat event that they hosted, and we got to all dress up. And that was a really fun experience getting to be with just the TLS members. And then we also did book buddies along with the top scholars and the Terry scholars, where we fixed up some books to send out to the schools in the SAISD. And then I also volunteered here at the Waterburger Resource Room, where we got to stock up more food for everyone, as well as fulfill online orders. And then for WIM, I volunteered in taking it to the streets, where we served meals to women, men, and children in need. And then just some memories from the first semester here at UTSA. We did a lot in both semesters. So that picture down there is from when we went to Six Flags for the UTSA day that they hosted. The top 2 pictures are from some of the football games we attended all together as a group. These 2 pictures down here are from when we celebrated mine and Kenshin's birthdays. We went to have dinner downtown and they surprised me with the cake and stuff. So it was a really nice experience being far away from home and having all of them do that for us was really nice. And then the top picture, so being here, I got to fly back to El Paso and go on a plane for the first time. So that was really scary and exciting. And then this picture down here is from Best Fest. We all went to go watch the concert that they had here together. And then that one up there is from a Friendsgiving that we had at Guad. We all made different food and all ate together. And then we also went around like the table and like read out things that we were grateful for. So that was really fun. And then this is just from one of the restaurants that we visited last semester where we tried some German food. And then more stuff that we did this semester. The 3 pictures up there from some of the candlelight concerts we went to all together, me, Fed, and Holly. So those are really fun. I hope we get to go to more next semester. The bottom 2 pictures, which you can't really see, are some of the coffee shops me and Fed went to together, where we would just go have some coffee and study for a few hours. They're really pretty places with lights and everything. These 4 pictures down here is just some of the restaurants that we've gotten to go to and try food at. And then the 4 here are from 2 of the Spurs games we went to this semester that were really fun as well. And then probably one of the best memories I have from this semester are when we went to go watch Pitbull perform for the Final Four event. We stood all together for like 5 hours to wait for him to perform. That was really fun. And then just some goals I have for second year. I would like to join another organization. And then, as I mentioned earlier, the Growth Lab, I would like to apply to be a research assistant next spring. And then another goal I have is to volunteer at the hospital with Project Sunshine, since it is a lengthy process that takes about 6 months to get onboarded sometimes. And then lastly, I just want to continue making more memories with the people I've become friends with here and the people I've gotten close to. And then for summer, some of my plans are just to work for the summer, and then I would like to shadow at a pediatric clinic. So I would like to get in contact with some physicians in order to get that sorted out. And then next semester, just some of the classes I'm taking include neurobiology with the lab, Gen Chem 2 with lab, data analysis, and cognitive psychology. So I'm really excited to take all those classes next semester. And then just some other things I'm excited for regarding TLS are I'm really excited to meet the new incoming scholars, just to get to tell them about how my first year here as a TLS was. And then, of course, do more events for TLS since we didn't get to do that many. So both socials and service events. Thank you. Any questions?
This has been an eventful year for you, an eventful first year and a year where you're beginning to integrate very seamlessly into our scholar programs and our expectations for each of our scholars. One thing that I mentioned a little while ago in a different presentation and that I'm going to mention here as well is that it's going to be very critical for you and for any continuing TLS scholar to really think about mentoring the upcoming class, cohort 2, which we just finalized this morning. So we have all 14 names that will be joining us in the fall, and we're really looking forward to helping build that community and having y'all sort of be the vanguard behind that. So job well done, and great presentation.
Thank you.
Same thing, echoing what George said, congratulations on a very successful year. Excited to see what you all bring together to the table next year and mentoring the incoming class, which we're excited about. Yeah, congratulations on a very successful year.
Thank you. Any other questions?
No comments, doesn't have to be a question.
Thank you.
Awesome. That concludes our end of year.